Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Soraya. So today I'm going to be working on a triple enso. I already did a video on a kind of a double one, and I'll leave a link to that. And I also wanted to thank Nate Bright Art, Mina Villegas Art, and Feral Art. They all gave me a shout out and it helped me so much, so thank you so much. So today is a triple one and I'm so excited to show you what my idea is. So keep watching, let's see what happens. So as always, I mix my paint with 2 parts Floetrol and 1 part paint. I find that's the best mixture to have it not too runny, not too thick. It works really well for me. And then I just did the circles, the Zen circle or Enso circles, just freehand. I just wanted to see how easy and flowing it could be just by hand. I didn't want it to be too contrived. So I wanted to start off by talking about the 5 awesome reasons for you to master the acrylic fluid art. Now, number 1 is unleash your creativity. Acrylic fluid art is a medium that allows for boundless creativity. The fluid nature of the paint enables the artist to experiment with various techniques like pouring, dripping, manipulating the colors on the canvas. This freedom of expression allows you to explore your imagination and create really unique, mesmerizing artworks that are truly one of a kind. So I kept adding the black just to have pockets of areas where I could later on then add color. I knew I wanted to do that, so I kept adding and making sure that I kept going in a circular, making a motion that it stayed nice and round is what I'm trying to say. Originally, I wasn't going to add the gold, but then I thought the middle one might be good to do that so that it would stand out from the other 2, and that's why I added the gold. I then decided to do some swiping, and in retrospect, I really should have left things alone. It just caused me more problems and I had to keep working on it, as you'll see coming up. So the second awesome reason to master acrylic fluid art is stunning visual effects that you can get. Acrylic fluid art produces really beautiful, stunning visual effects that are really captivating to others when they're seeing your art. The flow and the movement of the paint creates mesmerizing patterns, really vibrant color blends, and intriguing textures. So the end result is a dynamic and visually appealing artwork that it can evoke emotions and engage the senses. So you can see here that I should really not have blown out that middle circle. It really is too small to have done that. And it was such a beautiful, perfectly round circle when I started off. So it did cause me more problems. When you're blowing out, you need space. I just find it works much better for me when you've got a big canvas. And in this case, yes, the canvas is big, but the space where I was trying to blow out the circle was just too small. So I ended up having to work on it all over again. Reason number 3 why you should master acrylic fluid art is coming up. So you see, it does in the end work out. It still came out to be a very lovely round circle. Just need a bit of patience and it works out. So the third awesome reason to master fluid art is versatility and adaptability. So fluid art can be applied to a wide range of surfaces, canvas, wood, glass, and many more that I can't even think of right now. So the versatility allows you to explore different mediums and experiment with different techniques. Whether you prefer abstract designs, landscapes, or even representational art, fluid art can adapt to your artistic vision and bring it to life. So as you can tell, it took me a long time to get these circles just the way I wanted them to look. I'm going to speed up the next couple of clips because you get what I'm trying to do here, just trying to perfect the circles, and better for the video to get to the more interesting part. Okay, so sometimes circles seem to be very easy, but freehand, not so easy. I really worked on these quite a long time to get them just right. And I'm really loving the way they turned out. And so I'm gonna let them dry and I'll see you back here in just 1 second. So here it is, a couple of days of drying and it's looking great. I did add a couple more lines here just to balance off the other side. Same thing with this circle here. I added just a little bit more so that it filled the canvas properly. So I will definitely enhance this, so keep watching to see what I do. So I'm really liking what I see, but this circle here is not quite round as I would like it to be. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to add color. I'm going to make this one pretty intense or bright. So you can see that difference that it made just that little bit. I think that's good. So finally, after getting all the circles perfectly round the way I wanted them to look, I started adding color. So the middle one is going to be bright with orange, yellows, and reds. Now it was super easy to kind of go overboard because you're filling in all these spaces with the color and it just comes to life. So I did that and then found that I had to cut back, and you'll see what I mean. So the three colors that I used right now is cadmium yellow deep hue Liquitex, Artist Loft, Crimson, and Liquitex vivid red orange. So my idea was to have some of the colors of one circle spill into another circle, and that's what I'm doing here. So here's another awesome reason to master fluid art, meditative experience. That's what I find happens to me. I get so much into the artwork I don't realize what time it is, if I'm hungry, if I'm thirsty. I just am in the zone, if you can say that. It's a meditative experience that I find. The process of pouring, manipulating the paint, it requires focus and concentration, and it allows you to enter into a state of mindfulness and really immerse yourself in the present moment. So I love that. Now, not always, but it can be a very peaceful and calming artistic practice. So I'm adding a bit of white to add contrast. The black was there next to the red. The yellow was good, but the red and black were very dark, so I decided to have that nice contrast with the white. So now I'm going to move on to this circle here, and just by adding a little bit of blues on this side. I'm thinking some blues, maybe a bit of purple, but less than I did with this other one. I think I overdid it, and then I had to go back, add some more white, but I'm gonna add just sparing amounts on this one. Very light. Very light touch. If you're gonna try this, let me know. Leave me a comment or tag me or give me a shout out, something to let me know that you've tried it and how it worked out. Now I love working with blues. It's one of my favorite colors, and in this area here I decided that I needed to put a little bit of a lighter shade along with the blue, and then I started adding the turquoise. And look what happens when it comes next to the red. It just pops. It's beautiful. The last and final reason why you should master the acrylic fluid art form is coming up next. The red and blue work so well together, but it worked even better when I added the turquoise. It added that bit more interest and contrast. It's beautiful. I wasn't sure whether I was going to add the purple, but I'm glad I did. It works really well with the blues and yellows there. So I kept going all around the circles, adding the colors in strategic areas, being mindful not to be overwhelming in the placement of the colors. So the last reason to master fluid art is unique and marketable artworks. So acrylic fluid art has gained significant popularity over the last few years. It's very unique visually and makes it appealing and highly marketable. So for this section, I used Pebeo Studios Payne's Gray and Artist Loft Light Blue, Amsterdam Turquoise Green, and Liquitex Prism Violet. Oh, and some Liquitex Ultramarine Blue. So not only is it highly marketable, but whether you intend to sell your artworks or just exhibit them, mastering fluid art can also open doors to various opportunities. The distinctiveness of the creations and the growing demand for fluid art make it a worthwhile skill to master from both a personal and a professional standpoint. So if you hadn't guessed, yes, I needed to add the green. I had every other color, and I wanted to add the green in sparing amounts to this last circle. So I used Liquitex light olive green. I decided to keep things on the light side, so I used that and I would mix it with a bit of yellow and a bit of turquoise as well, just to keep this side very light. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the bell icon to receive all notifications. So here it is, all done. I'm super happy with it, loving the colors. It's a lot more colorful than some of the other ones that I've done, but still kind of minimal, not color all around. I love the color combinations here. I'm always drawn more to the blues and purples. I love the yellow in there, and then the more vibrant reds and oranges here. And then some of the lighter green. So I was thinking kind of like, sun, water, earth kind of idea. But loving the way that looks. Let me know what you think about this. I'd love to hear from you. And click on the link you see now to see more of my artwork.